Hello. Welcome to an impromptu edition of the One True Red podcast. Today, we're going to be covering the Liverpool versus Real Madrid game, the reactions, and we may have 30 seconds towards the end to touch on Arsenal, but nothing really much happened there. So today's focus will be on Liverpool. Uche, I take it you watched the game?
Of course, I watched the game. What kind of question is that? Why would I not watch the game? It was a very controlled performance. I was quite happy. Yet clean sheet, starting to really come together. This team sheet, starting to predict the team. Really solid performance at the back there. I was just checking the overall stats after the game. The lowest XG that Real Madrid has had in over a year. Considering with Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. and part of the team, it's quite impressive. Obviously, up front, we made a lot of created a lot of chances today. Wirtz, I guess, criticized a lot, created the most chances than any player, 5. So obviously, Courtois made a few saves and kept them in it, but fully deserved win. And so hopefully, everybody's ready for Sunday, which is the big game again for us. But like we said a few days ago, this kind of game suits this Liverpool players. They were always going to be up for the game today. And obviously they were and showed up. So it's great performance today.
You mean, as I said in the last pod, not as we said, but a slight correction. Well, what did you make of Bradley? Because you've been gunning him in the last few pods, and I thought he had an outstanding game today.
He was brilliant today. Everything from a young player.
Was that
after the first 5 minutes?
Huh?
I said after the first 5 minutes, because Vinny was running rings around him for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was good that also I like the fact that the teammates read when he needed help and came and double up when required. But it was an absolute outstanding performance by Bradley. Definitely need more of that. Hopefully he's coming into form and showing his talent. I just feel like he's a limited player, but today he was excellent, absolutely outstanding. I think he was one of the best players, along with the usual Szoboszlai display. It was a great performance. Can't knock it at all.
Good evening, everyone. The difference with Liverpool and the original set piece FC is that we can create chances in normal play.
And not score them.
No. So if we score a goal from set piece, it's not the only chance we're going to get in the game. And we don't play 90 minutes.
It was 1-0 and you scored a set piece.
We don't play 90 minutes for a corner or a free kick. Arsenal literally play a game for corners and free kicks. We don't play for corners and free kicks.
You're stuttering as well. You sound nervous.
we have in our repertoire to score from a set piece, but so we can score from a set piece.
Why didn't you score from open play then?
Huh?
Why didn't you score from open play?
It was one of those games. Courtois Courtois had a good game, like he always does against us. He actually had an outstanding game. But facts are facts. We still created a lot of chances.
There's another comment up for you to read, Aki.
What? Yeah, that's what I've never denied set piece. What I'm saying is that our whole gameplay doesn't revolve around getting a corner or getting a free kick. Are you trying to tell me that Arsenal's
the 2 biggest games that you've won this season were by set pieces?
Yeah, but that's a coincidence. It's not. It's nothing more. It's nothing more than a coincidence.
Is it not aligned to the fact that I told you set pieces are really important in today's game?
Who said they weren't? But they're not the single most important aspect. So Arsenal,
big games they tend to be for you.
Arsenal, when they play, they literally play to win on a set piece. Like literally, you'll play a game for a free kick or a corner. That is ridiculous. I would never want to support a club that does that.
Yeah, well, come on, man. Like you said, there's nothing wrong with scoring from a set piece. Let's be honest. I mean, like I said, I've got no problem with it.
You're not happy today, Aki?
I'm happy. Why would I not be happy?
Exactly.
I told you last week we're back, and you're the one who said we're not back. Oh, it's only Villa, it's only this, it's only that. I told so today was
on
another.
Sunday.
Huh?
2 days ago.
Why is that so relevant?
Like it was some long time ago that you were saying stuff.
Okay,
2 days ago, you said you were back. Yeah,
exactly.
cool.
That's what I'm telling you. And this performance solidifies what I said on
Does it
Sunday.
solidify?
It
I'm
does
glad
because
you-
Real
I'm glad
Madrid.
you got renewed optimism.
Huh? Yeah.
I'm glad you have renewed
Well,
optimism.
to be honest with you, like the moment you guys start dropping points and we're breathing down your neck, you guys are going to be dropping
like
points like no tomorrow, huh?
Does it look like it?
Well, things change very quickly. At the beginning of the season,
They do change very quickly, no question.
we won 4 games in a trot. We were like 9 points ahead of City, and then
I
all
told
of a sudden,
you at that point that it wasn't sustainable, and it wasn't, was it?
no, you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything anyway.
Yes, I did. There's multiple pods where I've said. So don't lie.
Anyway, you must have been impressed with the performance today.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I thought that you guys did well. The thing that brought most joy to me was the fact that Madrid were particularly poor. The setup I thought was terrible. Camavinga out wide. I didn't understand what he was doing, to be honest. Valverde at right back. They had no threat really down the right hand side. They were so lopsided. Bellingham didn't really do much except for run into players. So it just bodes well for the latter stages of the Champions League for me. So I'm particularly happy that Real Madrid don't look to be up there because I think that we deal with them.
Yeah, well, the problem is with a lot of these things is never like I said, it's hard to read things, right? It's too early, man. You can change, so many things can change.
It can, but their players can't change. They got the same players.
I've never really had them as favorites anyway. I think PSG, if everyone is fit, is still the team to beat for me. As well as I can never discount Arsenal or Liverpool because these are the same teams I expect to be there or thereabouts if they avoid each other. There is no question in my mind about that. If they play each other, obviously that's why they're not there. If Liverpool did not drop PSG that early, they probably would have made it to maybe the final or semi-final. And Arsenal made the semi-final. I'm not surprised. These are strong, very, very strong teams. So
I don't think you can count Arsenal. I mean, I'm not just saying that as a hater, but
it doesn't make sense.
But you're talking about winners, right?
I wasn't actually talking
about Arsenal have never won the Champions League.
I wasn't talking about winners, man. I wasn't.
You know what helps in dialogue is when you listen.
Exactly. I'm listening. I told you.
I wasn't talking about winners. I was talking about semi-finalists. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to listen more. I wasn't talking about winners.
Listen some.
You were talking about challenging for it, but anyway.
Yeah, challenging for it. Being in the semi-final doesn't mean you have to win it. You still like sometimes you could make a choice to disrespect. That's your choice, right? When people make semi-final, you can downplay it, say you didn't win it. Fine. You know, you can have all this banter stuff, so well and good. But for me, when you make a semi-final of a major tournament, that's big props because anything can happen from that moment onwards. So for me, Arsenal is a strong team. Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and PSG. They'll probably be my 4. But sometimes you play each other, and then one person can go through. So that could happen again this year. I don't know. So we'll see.
I don't know about Bayern Munich. I think you're just adding them in there because they're a big name. But
wait, have you seen Bayern Munich this season?
I haven't. No.
Well, why would he?
Wow, that was such a ludicrous comment that you just made.
Yeah,
not really. I'm basing it on past seasons. But where were they last season? They got knocked out.
This season they have signings. Your guy Diaz is there doing bits.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Kane is breaking all kind of records of goals scored.
The German league is a farmers' league, and we all know that at the end of the day.
How about the fact that they're top of the Champions League group, and they just beat PSG this evening?
I didn't see
with
that.
10 men from the second half.
But anyway, this is the group
right,
stage.
don't cut rubbish then.
No. This is the group stage. As Uche reminded you last Sunday, PSG finished like bottom of the pile and then went on to win it. So at the end of the day,
no. But the thing is,
this is the group stage. It doesn't really mean anything. I personally wouldn't be counting Bayern Munich up there.
No, but the problem is that you're all over the place. First, he said it's the Farmers League. Then someone responds and said, "Okay, if they're the Farmers League, how come they're top of the Champions League table?" Then you divert again.
It's after 4 games. It's after 4 games. For God's sake.
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
So you can't say top of the table. Tell me top of the table.
So they are showing it in Europe. They're not just showing it in their own league. That's the point.
Well, right? They're not. So they beat in PSG. Who else have they played?
They beat PSG at PSG in Paris Saint-Germain in Paris tonight.
Right?
So
and who else?
Unless you believe that Paris Saint-Germain went into the game willingly hoping to lose to Bayern Munich, unless you now believe that's the name, then they can't be about just spouting this stuff about
what it is. I know in the Champions League is that a lot of managers, because they know how easy it is to qualify, that they're experimenting. So even at Arsenal, didn't they play their youngest player ever in the Champions League? No.
Aki, stop.
No. I'm not. I won't allow you to stop me there. So let me finish my point.
So everyone can do it.
If that was Arsenal versus Manchester City, is that geezer playing? He ain't. So
we weren't experimenting. We have injuries. No, don't make things up. You got to stop this.
Will he play on a weekend?
Who?
That youngster.
He's been in every squad. What are you talking about?
Will he play? I'm saying, will he play?
If Zubimendi's back fit, Zubimendi will play, but he's a doubt. Gyökeres is out. Marino is likely to play. Dalman is likely to get game time.
What I'm saying is that it's Slavia Prague away from home, and it was an easy game. So my point makes a lot of sense, and a lot of managers have done it. So it's a Champions League. There's so many games. You have to have an absolute stinker not to qualify. I think PSG won. That was my point. I think PSG won. It was actually. I know what my own point is.
You didn't say it.
But I did say it. You just didn't listen to it. PSG won 3 games, I believe, last season, and they went on to win the Champions League. Most big clubs will treat this group stage as it is. The business end is a different story. So, and that's it. So you can count Bayern Munich up there, but I will tell you from now, they do not have a chance of winning the Champions League. You're talking
over everybody.
You do not allow me to finish.
Don't say it's a Farmers League and someone comes back and say they played PSG, the current champions, in a big game today, and they went to Paris and they won the game. You can't then turn around. Instead of you coming around and saying, okay, I didn't know about that. Good point, and move on. Instead, you're still carrying on, talking what doesn't make it. You're not making any sense whatsoever. That's the problem. Just move on, man, and talk about something else, because I don't understand why you just like digging your heels in these kind of ridiculous conversations.
Not really. I think you're just wanting everyone to agree to your point of view, which is a weak one.
You're not listening.
It's a weak one. I said, move on then. Talk about something else.
We're trying to move on, but you keep on interjecting. That's what we're trying to tell you. Like, you can't keep calling people Farmers League and then they go on to display that they're actually quite good in Europe, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, it's the group stages." What? How do you want them to prove it to you then? Just by not playing any games?
No.
What do you want them to do?
Well, firstly, the Farmers League, Germany is more than one club, so that's number one.
So number what impresses you exactly? What are you impressed by? If somebody plays a game and plays against PSG, the current champions, and beat them, you're not impressed. So what impresses you? What makes these other people trump Bayern Munich? If Bayern Munich are winning every game they've played so far, and you're not impressed, who are you impressed by, and why would you put them ahead of Bayern Munich then? Let's go with your logic. Let's see what you got to say. Who would you put ahead of Bayern Munich that is now all of a sudden so much superior, and what have they done? So please tell me.
See, I'll tell you what you guys. So you guys basically go on form. So basically, whatever teams are in form at the moment. Allow me to say. So whatever teams on form at the moment, you're just going to jump on a bandwagon, and when they drop off, and when they drop off, when they inevitably do, then none of this will be here to be heard.
When you finish,
I'm going to remind you of this. Actually, come the quarterfinals, when Bayern Munich are not there, I'm going to remind you of this conversation and tell you who was silly and who was.
Now, tell us I don't want you to remind you ahead of them.
I want you to answer my question. My question is, you're not impressed with them. So who are you impressed with so far this season? We're in November, right? So who has impressed you?
But as I said to you, as I said even before when Michael was asking about Liverpool, right? So it's too early. It's too early in the season to be.
Okay, so you're not impressed with anybody.
No,
Okay, then forget it. We shouldn't
So
talk
you
about
don't
it.
expect Liverpool to be there?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's that based
Who
on?
do you expect to be there? Name the 4 teams.
So I guess I expect Liverpool, PSG, Inter Milan, and I think there's always going to be a wild card for the fourth one. So that could be Barcelona.
There is not
It could-
always
it-
a wild card for the fourth one.
What? Like, why is he
And-
always have to?
and
Why is he always have to argue everything I
see-
say? See, he asked me a question, and then immediately, no. So I don't really care what your opinion is.
You
My
discounted.
opinion is my opinion. You asked me a question, I give
All
you
right,
an
you're
answer.
going to keep talking.
End of story.
You discounted Bayern Munich, saying Farmers League.
Yeah,
PSG are in a Farmers League, my friend. What's going on?
yeah,
What are you doing here?
yeah. So, but
What do you mean so? They just won the
What do you
Champions
mean?
League. That's why. So what do you mean so?
yeah. But what's your point exactly?
You're not making
What,
sense.
what do you mean? What's
No,
the point?
what's your point
You're the
exactly?
one that's making it.
I'm not understanding.
Oh, forget it. You know what?
Wow.
I don't want to talk this. Listen,
Let's move on.
to the
Please.
Arsenal game.
You're
please.
useless.
So, who do you guys think will be the last 4 then?
No, we're moving on. Forget about it. Please,
Go ahead.
Mikey, talk about Arsenal with a dominant win again.
Yeah, pretty comfortable. Slavia Prague started well. First 10 minutes, they were very active. But after that, there was no threat in the game. In fact, there was no threat throughout the whole game. They had a shot on target in the last seconds, which just went into Raya's hand. Marino doesn't do anything else but score. He's clinical. So I guess we'll take that in these types of games, but I still don't want to see him. Trossard came off injured, which is a bit of a problem, seeing as Martinelli's injured and we have a long injury list. Another clean sheet, and as you can see across the bottom, breaking records or joining records in terms of 8 consecutive clean sheets. I think we also got a joint Champions League record with the first team to not concede in the first 4 games. That's joint with Leeds from back in 69-70. So yeah, everything's going pretty rosy. Can win with kind of like a semi-first team. And we've got fans that are distraught with a shot on target. So it's not even goals. It's shots on target
Love it.
that we're working against.
That's what love it, man. Love it. No, it's fantastic. I didn't watch the game, but obviously I knew you guys would win 2-0. Shame I went and combined that with other stuff. But anyway, never mind. But no, I thought it's quite clear. Slavia Prague can't touch Arsenal. Arsenal on fire right now. There's been quite a few changes. I saw Hincapié on the squad. I saw a few other players. Is there any concern on the weekend that some of these players will not come back?
Yeah, big concern. Gyökeres, they're talking about being back after the international break. When he's out of the team with Marino up there, that's a problem. Sunderland are doing well. You wouldn't traditionally think that they would provide an issue, but I watched their game against Everton, and although they were poor for the first half an hour, they then had 17 shots in the rest of the game and dominated the rest of the game. So they're pretty good. They put together a team that I don't even recognize, but they're decent. And
they're very hard to scout at the moment because you don't know who's actually great.
Yeah.
You don't know who's who in terms of football. It's kind of difficult.
They've got your old boy Xhaka. He's doing quite well over there.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Do you think Arsenal peaked too early?
We've not even started.
Oh, really?
As I said on Sunday.
Love it.
Seriously, we've got so many players that are out to come back in that I don't think that we've seen our optimum version this season. So it's only going to get better. I think the one person that we have to keep fit is Rice. He's just too important to us from set pieces, from foot coverage, transitioning the ball. Eze's not switched on yet. Saka had 6 shots today, so he's getting back into
6 shots.
Yeah, 5 on target. So he's getting back into a flow because he's not been good this season. I'm hoping that Noni's back soon so that we've got more of a threat wide. And with Trossard going off injured, I think you might be likely to see Dalman at the weekend, Aki, actually. So I'd imagine that Eze might start out on the left. And we'll, see the injuries of, although we've got a stacked squad.
Come up here, man. I mean, are you guys actually trying to have a serious conversation about these silly injuries? There's no freaking injuries, man. You guys are fine.
Wait. Let me list. Jesus, Havertz.
Doesn't play.
Wait. Yeah, but Havertz, Gyökeres, Martinelli, Trossard.
These guys are just
That's
getting
5 of the attacking players.
That's like niggles. They're not like serious injuries. They're gonna be back, man.
What do you mean they've been out for time? Odegaard, 6. So that's 6.
Oh, it's a crisis. Okay, it's a crisis. It's a crisis. You're right. It's a crisis.
It is a crisis. But we're getting through.
We're getting through the crisis. Oh my days. I mean, do you know what? I find Arsenal fans just funny. This is like the time to be enjoying and cracking open every bottle of champagne every week. And you guys are just moaning about injuries. There is no injuries. You guys are fine.
There are injuries. We're just being able to navigate through these difficult times.
Difficult time. Can't even give a straight face.
I think it's partly helped as well by your style of football, because you play such defensive football. It doesn't matter. You could have your whole strikers and attacking players out, and your style of play still wouldn't change. You'd still be playing for set pieces.
You keep saying this style of play business, but you have no evidence to back it up. We play the highest line of any team in the Premier League. Highest line. Teams play the lowest block against us. They're 2 statistical facts. Guys, can you just add on to what Fordman Art was saying? Loads of injuries Liverpool have had. Which ones?
Yeah. So Alisson's currently out injured, our number one goalkeeper.
I don't need to know the detail, just the name, please.
He said he doesn't need to know the details.
Alisson.
Gravenberch was out at points this season. He's only just come back in. Isaac, our British record signing.
You're counting him.
Of course you're counting.
I mean, we spent 125 million on the guy.
He was in pre-season for 2 months.
Yeah, and as soon as he gets fit, he's injured. So he's
part
of
That's
you counted Jesus. He was the very first name that exited your mouth. So
you see when I say fair?
Well, because I am fair.
Continue. 3?
I
thought we were going to stop there.
No. McAllister's been out, injured at points. Konate.
1 game.
No, to be fair, I mean, you got Bradley's been out. Frimpong has been out.
Frimpong.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Well, that's a lot.
Well, that's like 6. You count for 6? We gave you 6.
And that
honestly,
was less.
I honestly,
I literally listed 6. That's not counting Saliba that's been out. Saka's been out.
Fordman Arch has put it into the chat. Let me bring it up for you.
But from my point of view, I don't think it's something to complain about. I think you just get on with it. I'm surprised that you guys, Arsenal fans, are talking about it unless you're being serious. Yeah, but you're absolutely fine without these injuries. I mean, that's the whole point. You have a good squad. That's the whole point, isn't it?
We're navigating through. They are difficult times.
Difficult times. You guys are not serious, man.
Well,
Femstan, you've been doing just well. You don't need him. What do you need him for?
We are navigating through. Havertz will come back in. You don't need him.
No, you don't need him.
You want me to remind you of what you were saying about him?
No, but you clearly don't need him this time. So why are you
going into this season? You were saying he's going to start every game for Arteta.
Yeah, but he don't. I'm saying that the evidence. Obviously, I wanted him to hurt you, but you don't need him. So that clearly shows that you're doing quite well. I think what I'm saying is you've taken your game to another level, which is what you should be happy about. Why are you complaining? Right. You've taken it to another level. You can't. No one can score against you. It's very clear to me that from now until May, you're not going to concede another goal. It's very clear.
We'll concede a few, but for now, we'll accept the records.
No, but congratulations. Honestly, I thought, again, another display. You can't fault it. Arsenal are making football sound so boring. And that's how great you have been. It's just absolutely fundamental. I mean, we're getting back to where we need to be. So it should be interesting for you. Hopefully, we can get the job done on the weekend. And we'll see how we get on. But until then, Arsenal are running away with this thing.
Indeed.
Let's hope for a draw at the weekend.
And on that note, that will bring us to the close. So thank you to all the viewers who joined us today. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And the guys will be back on Sunday. I won't. I'll be in South America. I can hear the groans in the background already, but yes, but I'll be back in a few weeks. So on that note, ciao for now.
Cheers.